Hello and welcome to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play video of our Saga of the Sun and Scale. Now, we did miss a week last week, and it wasn't because we didn't play, because we did. But what, unbeknownst to me at the time, my rig had a couple of RAM sticks that were going bad. So unfortunately, the recording did not turn out well, but I will hand it off to Mr. Mike Lawson to do a quick summary of what happened.
You know what? I'm going to allow one of you to give a summary of last week, and if you do it well, you might get a hero point.
I vote Cinder.
Alright, so here's the deal. Last session, it was a hoot. It was unbearable. Oh god, it was an Ursa Major pain in our ass. There was... After trying to pick a path through the forest, we came across one of the most notorious and dangerous creatures in all of Dungeons & Dragons, the owlbear, and his 4 friends, other owlbears. I don't know why there were a bunch of young owlbears and a bunch of old owlbears hanging out. Like, it was like 3 and 3, which is really weird. Do they have like a polygamous relationship with raising children? I don't know. But it was a lot of fur and feathers flying. Oh, and I blew myself up again. That's going to be my trademark.
And there's no proof that Flint rolled 6 natural ones in one session. So
There is no proof that Flint did that.
And in sadder news, Jade was ripped in half by the owlbears.
Yeah, how did I forget about that?
and so was the druid that they were talking, or that they were feasting on when we arrived.
Not our
I mean,
druid.
to be
Another
fair, that druid was already dead when you got there.
Right. And I think Jade was too. Just a little bit on the inside.
Oh, a whole lot on the inside. You guys convinced her to change her hopes and her dreams to go gallivanting into the woods to go slay a dragon. And then she died.
Hey, at least she's not in hell. That's a plus.
Oh, she worshipped Asmodeus. She's currently in hell.
Oh, poor girl.
That's where she wanted to go.
I guess.
But here we are. The battle just ended. Party looking a little beat up. What are you guys gonna do?
Are we continuing onward to find old smelly grandma?
We're just trying to get back to town to
Right.
save our wagon right now.
Yeah, I think we just keep going.
Just keep heading towards town. If Klaus wants to lead the way, you know. Oh, what was that, Klaus? Oh, you're not feeling like it today? Okay. Oh, Madeira, you're just gonna go wander in the woods and find a mountain? Okay.
Cinder's fireball did come awfully close to Madeira.
Yeah,
Look,
tell me about
She
it.
needs a little bit of space.
I made sure that she was not in the splash range. I, in fact, did not see the lizard, and I'm also still not sorry.
We appreciate your honesty.
That's
Sometimes.
fine. If I'm anything, I'm honest.
That is one of your best qualities.
Yeah, that and my, what's the word I'm looking for? Magnetic personality. Just brightly
Yeah, I don't know
shining.
about that.
There's about a dozen gnomes in another tavern that would, speak differently, but whatever.
And I think the only thing bright about you is those claws when you grow them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's
Anyone got a
move
nail
onward.
file?
Do-do-do. Whichever way we're
It.
headed.
Just put yourself back in the middle there.
I will.
Dang.
I will.
is getting towards dusk. You guys do find a spot to make camp. Anybody doing anything before you guys camp down for the night?
If Percy doesn't care to make sure we're all patched up.
Yeah, I thought we did that before we ended last time.
We did not.
I didn't? No. Where's my...
No. I still got a couple of soothes left.
Yeah. This shoulder's just giving me a little bit of problem. I'm not too banged up if you want to hit me with one of those, or Percy can check it out.
Here
Well,
we go.
perfectly.
A little bit of soothing action. And how about them dice?
How about them dice?
Oh, look at that fancy.
Where do I click on this one? Click to apply.
Yep, the icons changed.
I do not like the new icons.
The colored ones?
No, I like the icons on that, but the click to heal, whatnot, it was much easier to tell what it was when it was a heart and
I
the
agree.
up and down arrows.
Yeah, but they're all still in the same spot at least. So
Yep.
That's true.
full damage, half damage, and crit. And then, I don't know what's the shield one at the top. It's not. There we go.
That's
Shield blocks that.
Apply your damage. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I could use a good night's sleep, but I'll stay up for the first watch, and then. Or Percy likes to stay up for the first watch. I'll do so.
Yeah, I do the first.
Do whichever one in the middle of the night because I can see in the dark.
I can too.
So I can do morning if that's low light, or I don't know.
In the
time
night-
I'd like to start.
Passes without incident.
So I can take my sickened and fatigued away.
You have to make a fortitude save for the second.
Okay.
Yep.
But I take the
It's
fatigue.
one action. You'll eventually pass it, so go ahead and remove it because it's an every round thing. You can take an action to do it. So law of averages states you'll get there.
Yeah, I don't know. Flint may or may not have rolled a lot of ones last time.
Yeah, law of averages. I didn't say it wouldn't take all the rest of the damn day for you to finally make that 19, but
I'll eventually make it.
eventually.
All right, everybody ready to hit the road?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would we know how much longer we have, give or take?
Moving at the speed you're moving, you've got 3 more days in the forest.
All right. Now let's just get to going.
Yeah.
And what's that day-wise as far as being back to camp in the 10 days or 2 weeks that we told them?
Yeah, you'll be out at that 2 week. Well, before that 2 week mark, you'll be out at 10 days.
Good deal.
And today's weather brought to you on the 31st of Eridus. You guys get traveling through the forest.
It's actually kind of a nice day out here.
Yeah, it's not raining for once. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I could see some of your fur was getting matted. Thought I'd have to shave it.
I just walk a little further away from you now.
Like, did she actually, like, shed? Like, do you shed?
That's you. Yeah.
Do we need to brush you?
I think you are dirtier than I am. I think you should tend to your own filth first.
I know you guys think I'm so filthy, but I literally carry soap and bathe myself.
That
Like,
doesn't mean you use it. I've never seen you use it, Cinder.
yeah, just like this. And then I'll pop a little square in my mouth and chew it.
I mean, to be fair, Percy cleans herself by licking herself, so I don't know which one's more hygienic.
Whenever Madeira sits down, there's a dust cloud that remains of her standing.
She's like the little Charlie Brown character.
Yeah. So I don't know why. I am like, I look at the bard and I look at the ranger. I'm at least in the top 3 of cleanliness.
That's fair enough.
Which means that you're in the bottom tier of filth. Ha!
I mean, scales aren't that hard to clean.
Now, does that all come off in like a single sheet?
No, you just run water over it. It comes off.
No, I don't mean that. Like, do you like shed as well?
No.
You don't like a snake, like your whole skin, like in
No,
one
we're
peel,
dragons.
So you're saying that I'm a dragon now?
No.
You hear that? It came out of her. You hear that? I'm a dragon.
Us kobolds
And that
are
is-
dragons.
Cinder, I think we're just dragging you along.
Yeah. You're a dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how it feels. Anyway, onward. Fellow adventuring party.
Onward, fellow adventurers. As the 4 of you keep on keeping on,
Keep on trucking.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Dun, dun.
That
Our initiative's private.
Yes.
Uh,
It's one of the newer add-ons. It's going to hide the monsters from our view until their turn. And
I don't like that.
And it doesn't show you your actual rolled number.
why did it show mine?
No,
You didn't make it
on your total in that thing, so that way nobody else sees your total.
I like it.
I don't know how I feel about that new round encounter.
Oh, it'll change based on the size of the token.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's oblong and it's weird.
Oblong.
Flint.
Fucking crushed it.
Do I see something?
You do not.
Oh, okay. Well, then I assume. Like, do I know I'm in danger?
Nobody's in danger.
Okay. So
It's just lunchtime.
there's one move action. I mean, I don't think I assume I'd be watching as I walked, right? Because we're walking through dangerous woods, so I guess.
Right. I'm assuming people are, weapons ready because, well, you guys are in this dangerous forest that just literally killed a party member last session.
So I guess I make a perception. Do I see anything that would cause me to halt my movement?
That little clearing right there where that log's fallen, looks like it's a good place to stop for lunch.
All right, I will head that way. I can't see the grid very well. I think that was my full compliment, but
I don't see it at all.
That's if you hover or select your token, hover
Right.
over it and hold control and
Right.
drag, it'll tell you how far you moved.
I was just dragging my guy. But yeah, let's head over here for lunch, guys.
Yeah. More dried biscuits and salted meat.
We have a bunch of jerky, don't we?
Oh, we do have.
You left all the fresh meat that's still staying fresh in the wagon.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, Jesus, Merc.
So fast. Oh, it's my turn. I don't remember my movement speed is 25.
Berries in this bush.
I want to stay by this tree.
You're not going to eat with the rest of the group, Percy?
I'm missing Madeira greatly, and I'm a little concerned about Cinder's mental state.
Okay.
So I'm hoping Cinder will go sit over there, and I'll sit over here.
I don't understand. Like, why are you concerned about my mental state? What about
Well,
me
you
today?
keep trying to blow yourself up.
No, see,
And our party members, Cinder.
You only get
What?
6 seconds of talking per round.
Oh, well, stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Why is Cinder moving?
Because it's my turn, isn't it?
No,
That
it's
still says
Percy.
Percy's turn. And now it's not Cinder's turn. Please put Cinder back.
Damn.
That's that ass up, boy.
As
That's why I'm concerned
everyone
about your mental state.
starts hearing a song,
Oh no.
I need everyone to give me a will save.
Does this need to be blind?
I mean, you see what the DC is there, so no.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, the only one to fail it is Merc. Merc,
That's stupid board.
Just a second.
you
I need to check something. Oh, wrong tab. As soon as I hear it, and I'll use performance.
Damn.
Boom.
and you pass it. Everyone is unaffected by the harpy's captivating song.
Now, is
That
that
was her
Harpy
first action.
apostrophe S or Harpies S apostrophe?
Well, you only heard one singing, and she is unto thrilled with the kobold countering her song.
Bring it, bitch.
And she screams out, "I'll eat you first," as she flies up.
Damn.
You miss me, bitch.
She did indeed miss you. That's pretty awesome. By one. And that is her 3 actions. Now, Cinder, it's your turn. This flying, hideous, bird-footed woman thing came out with a club and tried to thwap Merc upside the dome piece.
5. Well, actually, I'll zigzag it that way. So I got a line of sight. And then I will throw a produce flame at her. Yeah.
What's the range on Produce Flame?
I'll click it and we'll find out.
30 feet.
So she's outside my range.
She is indeed.
Gotcha. Is she? I assume she came down and just sort of flapping on the air, right?
Yeah, she flew out of the trees rather quickly.
Gotcha.
5 seconds. That was it.
3, 4, 5. I grow to flame and claws. That is my turn.
Right.
I'll scream.
Back up to Flint.
It's a chicken, bitch. Get her.
So Flint's gonna 5-foot step over here to Percy. Or I'll just do a full stride, stand in front of Percy and ready a lunge. I can do that because it's one action, right?
Readying takes 2 actions, but yes, you can.
Right, but I can ready a lunge because the lunge is only one action.
Yep, lunge upon approach.
Okay, yep. So I will lunge at anybody that comes close enough for me to lunge at.
Well, crap.
Merc,
All right. Merc
he's
looks,
protecting the cleric.
Merc looks up at her, and he's going to throw out one of these. So that's going to be a performance check.
Ooh.
Oh, it rolled off that 14.
No, it's just one round and doesn't take a focus point, so you're all right.
All right, then. Everybody's going to be inspired. Let me add it. All right, so I'm inspired. Cinder's inspired. Flint is inspired. And so
Keep up
is...
the jams.
All right. So that was one action.
Yep.
And for my next action, I will... Ooh, I'm going to save that. She's not on the ground, so
But she is within melee.
I will throw this down, and then first one, second one. I'm going to take that first one.
Which will indeed hit her. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a miss.
Oh.
Huh. I wonder why it didn't... Because I have her targeted. That's weird. All right.
That is weird. But it did, in fact, miss.
And that's going to be my turn.
Percy.
Well, it hasn't touched Merc yet, and I have Flint here. I'm in a pretty good spot. Would I have my bow out already, since that's my weapon?
Yeah, you guys would have whatever weaponry you were walking through the forest with ready for something to jump out at you.
Mark, duck!
These hands.
He's not in my line. I want to try my damnedest to shoot an arrow at this thing.
All right.
I'm going to show Klaus how to do it.
Which you, in fact, do show Klaus how to do it, as you have hit.
Oh, I bet I know what's going on. I'll see if I can...
It's showing me whether it hits or not on the blind side.
Yeah, so we don't know their AC.
For some
It's
reason,
so
it changed a lot of the settings with the last...
yeah,
update.
I like that so that you
Yeah.
guys can't cherry pick ACs.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind that at all. It's a little cleaner
Alright.
on that board, too.
You hit your first one.
Then I already inspired.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's probably like a 2-action buff spell you could do.
No. I'm gonna cast, same thing. What is the difference between Shield Other and Spirit Link? Because it just shares both damage.
Well, please. I know there is a difference. I think Spirit Link you give them health, and Shield Other you take the damage.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we have
I
a
think
real
we're-
harpy token.
I think one you gain 2 HP or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll do.
Yeah,
I wanna. I am.
Shield Other you take half of their damage.
Yeah.
Spirit Link you give them hit points at the start of the round.
All right. I want to cast. Why can't I get that off? Get off. I think my game first.
What are you trying to get off, you pornographer?
You know what, Mike? I can't untarget the harpy on my screen.
Okay.
F5 to refresh.
So what are you doing though? Just
I mean, I'll just cast shield other on Merc. F5? I'm like a,
All
I feel like a
right.
computer tech here.
that, or just hit the refresh button.
No,
Have you
I did it the school
tried?
way.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
Nah, that's overrated.
She does a lot.
Oh, come on. That was pretty good.
That's it.
Just in time for the harpy's turn. As she screeches out, "You don't sing better than me."
Oh!
That's a hero point for me.
Harpy the Harpy?
Yes. Her name's Harley the Harpy.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Mine just says Harpy Harpy.
Oh, it's the classification.
That's because, yep, in case they come out with other types of harpies, they already have the classification in there.
Is that a melee? Or what is that?
Yeah, she's using a club and hold a muscle.
That sucks.
But, oh man, she's really mad about this singing. And with the last hit, connects with Merc. Alright, Merc and Percy are going to click on the half damage button.
Merc, you gotta dodge it. Dodge. Did
I
dodge.
think-
Check
I think
dodge.
Merc-
Or two of the
Merc
three.
might have a reaction.
Indeed, I do. So I'm cackling maniacally as I shout the words to this spell right here. And she needs to make a will save.
Yes, she does. And she is completely unaffected. As she just starts laughing back at you. Cinder, it's your action.
So, for Cinder's first action, Cinder is going to try to acrobatics behind to present a flank with this lizard companion. Work. Do. Click.
Yep, you're good to move.
I try. I frozen up too? No, it looked like it rolled. Hold on, I'm just
You
struggling.
did. You're good to move.
No, I mean I'm good to move, but I'm not moving.
You are
Cinder!
moving.
Cinder, get back
Stop
here!
moving.
Did I just like?
You
I gotta
just
reset.
off across the screen.
I literally was not moving at all on my screen. So
Yeah, you need to refresh.
Yep,
one.
just refresh and you will be back in position with one move action done.
yeah, hold on. Let me do that.
He just took off.
Yes, Cinder!
Yeah,
What are you
I just
doing?
fucked off. I was just gone.
he was just
Alright.
like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, let me select that. Roll my strike for my flaming claws.
Which does indeed hit.
All right. Roll that sweet, beautiful footage.
Decent.
That's a solid hit.
It's not too hateful. And I'm for my last action, I'm gonna roll a performance check and just build it out and just sing. It's gonna be my last turn. So, 24 for performance as I just sing the story of the. It'll be the Lonely Buzzard. That is my turn.
One is the loneliest buzzard. Sorry.
But it's sung to the tune of the Chicken Dance.
Alright,
Very
Flint's
nice.
getting pumped up.
Flint?
Yeah,
There's nothing that's jumping out at Percy. It looks like there just might be this one lonely harpy.
Flint will rush to there and then take 2 big ol' swings. Ah! Yikes. Keep singing, boys.
You hit with your second swing.
So this will be +2 damage on top of this due to the forceful trait.
I thought forceful just added to hit.
No, so it doesn't add to hit at all. We reread it yesterday because I wanted to make sure. So on my second attack, I get a +2 to damage, and on my I get a status bonus equal to my hit dice, which is 2.
Equal to the number of damage dice, yeah.
And then on the third attack, it would be equal to double the number of damage dice, which will be 4. So
Very nice. So she
that'll
needs
be
to take 16 points of damage.
Flint will do the good player thing and end his turn.
All right.
Good, Flint. Yeah, Merc.
Let's try this.
Cinders. Breaking it out.
The
Oh,
dueling-
also, that Inspire Courage is over now.
Well, I'm about to throw it back up. But first, we'll try this again. This time. Ah, damn it.
This time, it's still going to last for 1 round, but no focus point. It's almost, since it's a free action, it's almost, nice to fail because you don't lose that focus point.
Yep. And so the first action is my Inspire Courage, and then I am going to strike this ugly chicken lady.
And she is flat-footed to you.
Ah.
And that is a miss.
And then I will strike one last time. Damn it.
Mark,
Also a miss.
watch your eyes. There's dust from her wings.
Percy?
I guess I will shoot her with my happy bow.
Percy with the hits.
No one else is really doing much to her. I don't really want to get close. I'm gonna try to strike again.
I mean, you're a cleric of Erastil. You should stay at range.
Yeah. It's like the ranger should too, but we won't go into that.
I mean, you can also, make checks to know what this thing's alignment is. So
That's
you
true.
can
Use your divine lance.
pick and choose your divine lance targets better.
But you still got another action. So.
Does that hit?
That does indeed hit.
Huzzah!
Thump, thump. Ooh!
Damage.
Max damage.
And she is getting aided up with arrows.
So what do I do to detect her alignment?
Well, I would need a society check from you to learn
Okay.
about harpies.
Okay.
And make it private. So just hold your control key when you click your button.
It doesn't work for me.
Oh, okay.
Society. Who? Unless I got a really good, I don't know anything.
It looks evil as shit. I
Okay.
mean, she got chicken wings, chicken feet, feathers coming out of her boobs. Like, she is not a pretty creature. so she's gotta be evil.
Is that how that works? Just because you're not physically pleasing to the modern, civilized, non-monstrous humanoids, you're then evil?
Cinder, you keep talking. I'll think you're a heartbeat sympathizer.
Bakak.
Can I, after I figure that out, can I freely tell everybody I want to scream like, she's evil?
Yeah. Yeah, you could scream she's evil.
Think?
Rabid pug. She's evil!
And
My eyeballs are really going like different directions. I'm freaking out.
given what's going on and that she's surrounded by y'all, she goes to run away.
What a bitch.
Hey, hit there. Hit, yeah!
Flint, go ahead and roll critical damage on that one.
Damn.
Oh, shit!
Fuck balls, Dustin.
You...
There's feathers everywhere. She exploded.
I guess we could say her goose was cooked.
More that he just spatchcocked the harpy.
I just imagine that Merc and Cinder are both singing, and like they hit the final note of their song, and I just like bring the sword down on her.
Right, and then geisher them with blood as you literally split her in half. She had 17 hit points left. You did a whole lot more than that.
But hey, that was a great finale, guys. Good singing, and blood's just dripping off of both of them.
And viscera. It smells wonderful.
Oh, Cinder, good thing you got some soap.
You beat me to it. Cinder won't even touch his soap. He's just going to use his prestidigitation, which is literally you can use to magically clean yourself. Which literally he's just going to turn up the heat, and then all of it's just going to bake, turn to ash, and then drop off of him.
He activated the oven self-clean mode.
Exactly.
And then Flint's gonna go over like a overprotective mom and lick his thumb, and then like just smear a spot on his forehead and be like, "Oh, you missed a spot. I got it for you, bud."
He seems very like on the act. He does an over-exaggerated sigh, but at the same time, he's like kind of smiling. Somebody cares about his well-being.
All right, so I'm gonna try and figure out what this critter is.
It's a chicken bitch.
Society check.
Let's see here. Society or bardic knowledge looks like it's got a much better chance of succeeding.
Flint, you're pretty sure that some wizard fucked a chicken?
That's what this looks like, and I've seen some wizards do some weird shit.
Cinder, you're wondering if you eat the legs and the wings, the chicken bits, if it actually counts as cannibalism?
That's a good question.
Merc, you know that harpies are intelligent, evil creatures that typically have some sort of nest or lair where they congregate. They can be solitary creatures, or they can be in groups. But if they're in groups, they typically come out in mass.
She's got a nest somewhere close by, guys.
Oh boy!
Merc, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this was just a wizard fucking a chicken.
Hey!
While they're arguing, I'm
You're
gonna
just-
treat wounds on Merc and I.
Okay.
You're just a know-nothing sergeant. I'm the bard. I'm the dragon.
Hey, and to be fair, I'm Marshall now. Thank you.
And to be fair, you didn't hit shit that whole fight. And I sung better than you did.
You guys both sang well. I think we could start a band.
Well, we have. We killed it a couple taverns and made some stupid good money.
You know what? We should call it Flint and the Midgets.
Flint.
The Flidgets.
The flidgets.
I'm still waiting on that medicine roll.
Yeah, my game is struggling.
Here, I'll roll it for you.
No.
There you go.
Crushed it.
It's the
When I go to
Best
treat wounds, it says there was an error in your macro. Oh, I just broke my pen.
The one from the bar is screwed up at the moment. Hopefully
Oh,
the
okay.
next update will fix it.
yeah.
So
Just
you need
just
to go
roll
through
the
the
straight skill. Yeah. And that is 48 healing.
Oh,
Wow.
That should get you guys up though, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
and
we
that
only
makes
took 4.
10 minutes pass. Also, you do have someone that can get a good whiff of the individual and possibly track back
It's
to its
me.
nest.
I'm gonna sniff it.
Oh, I thought she was talking about me for a second.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
can I do that?
do clerics fuck chickens too? Oh god. Oh god.
Roll me a survival check.
Does it need to be private? Blind?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna roll mine.
Get out of here with your
I get a
nonsense.
-1 to this.
yeah, but Cinder rolled a nat 20.
Right? Percy, you get the smell into the forest and then you kind of lose it a little bit. Whereas Cinder's like, this thing flew out of a tree, so while Percy's walking around, like sniffing around trying to get Cinder, you look up and you see the nest.
God damn.
Hold on.
I will attempt to try to climb that tree.
I will need an athletics check.
Wait. No, climbing is for peasants. I'm
There
gonna.
we go.
Wait!
I'll try
I
to
have.
climb it.
Wait! No. I'm gonna grab Cinder and say, don't move. I have the
Why?
perfect thing for this.
But I found it.
But I'm gonna give this to you. I have a ladder.
How do you have a ladder? You are like 3 feet tall. Like, how do you have a 10-foot ladder?
Is it higher than 20 feet?
I ask again, how do you have a 20-foot ladder on your character?
I have a
She
feather
doesn't.
token.
She does have the feather token for the ladder, and the nest is actually at.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to Cinder and tell him to break it in his hand.
But this could be useful. Like, if we're trying to do something important.
You could also climb up a tree and fall.
And I have a cleric who can heal me.
So we're gonna stand here all day while you fall?
Yes, fine.
While they're bitching, I'm just gonna lift Merc up. Merc, you're 4 foot tall, right?
I am. Oh, where'd I go? There I am. I am 3'2",
Well, I'm 6'5", so
and then I'll start climbing.
Yeah, okay.
Jeez.
I do want to see the ladder like activate, hit both Percy and Cinder in the jaw as it expands out.
No.
What you got up there, Merc?
What? I'm climbing too.
I'll just put my token back in my pocket. With sadness.
With depression in my eye.
I was so resourceful and I was just...
No, it's good, but at the same time, like, we could use that on something that's important. Like
Like the
This-
treasure of mine.
like not climbing a tree in a forest, like maybe sneaking into some manor's house, or more
Merc,
important,
what you got?
I don't know. The game
master
hasn't told me.
It won't let me load. There's a pile of coins and what looks to be a black rod. It's wrapped in some sort of leather.
Yeah.
Cinder, climb on my back and help hand this stuff down.
I would if the DM told me what I got for my athletic skill.
I don't even think Merc would have to climb because if I'm 6'5" and I hold my arms up, that's about 9 foot.
It's 20 feet up.
It's 20 feet up.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, no. Throw up.
Actually, neither one of you are getting up to it. Percy, did you use your ladder?
No.
Let me get
okay.
up there. I'll show you how this old man does it. Oh, God.
Flynn,
So,
you climb it.
so.
There's a pile of coins,
Am I able to just kind of grab the
and
whole
then
pack, or is it really big?
I mean it's large enough that a medium creature sleeps in it, and it's full of poo and feathers.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
are there eggs up there?
Are there eggs up there?
There are not.
No, I'm not seeing any unless it's under this feathers. So I'll just start tossing stuff down to the group, and then I'll climb back down. What we got here, boys? And dog.
It won't let me add like coin value.
If you bring up coins in the equipment list, you can drag one over and then change the value.
What check do I need to do on that wand? Is it Arcana?
You don't know if it's magical or not.
He forgot to modify it.
We'll smell it. Does it smell magical?
Hit it with that. Then I'll hit it with.
Just trying to like this, just a blank coin. All right, roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, I meant to make that private.
That's okay. You know that is a wand of fear.
And then how many coins were there?
There were 53 silver coins total. If you just want to add that to the...
Yeah, I am right now, James. So don't worry about adding it. So 53 silver coins.
Yep, and then a wand of fear that can be used by arcane, divine, occult, or primal.
All right.
We got one of each flavor.
Well, I think we did good, boys. So let's have some lunch. And I think I'm with Percy. I'm going to go over here to her log.
Yeah.
If nobody wants that wand, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, buddy. I mean, after all, you're a dragon. You're pretty fearsome.
Yep.
Merc's got a fear aura now.
Give me your best roar.
Hold on. Let me build up to this.
Oh, okay.
Give me a minute.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna go roar.
Yeah, let me do my best intimidation check.
Let me see if I intimidate you back.
Oh my gosh! Here we go.
Nope.
Checking to see whose cloaca is bigger.
Yeah, I should have gone with Madeira.
No, we're just roar. We're having a roar off.
I did scare a lizard bird away.
That is true. I just kind of
Why did I make it blind?
Actually, Percy's bark is much worse than her bite today.
Oh wow, Percy, you found your voice.
Yeah, I've been working on my roar. A lot of pugs use it.
She barking more like a mastiff than a pug.
All right. And how did Merc's wonderful dragon roar turn out?
Still working on it.
Oh, okay.
Look, if you want to be
Are we
scary,
seeing you do anything? Like, are you like trying to flex your head like one of those lizards that get all up in a tizzy?
Yeah, actually, he is. He's moving his head around, pointing it in different directions, kind of stretching.
And it comes out like a strange squawk. Percy's growl kind of just set you on edge, and it did not come out the way you wanted it to.
does Cinder still crush it, though?
Cinder crushed it. Flint crushed it. Percy had the... For such a little thing, something... She channeled something deep.
We're
And
gonna
then
make a
Merc
out of it
just...
sometime. All right, we'll take a little rest here for some lunch, and then let's hit the road again. We still got a few days of travel left.
You do. And you know you're back on the right trail, so...
Yeah, that's because it's darker than all the others.
We'll just move it. Because the night's going to pass without incident. Let me... hit that.
God, Flint healed up a lot.
Right?
It's that arthritis.
And it becomes the first day of Rova, and it's going to be a warm one today.
Who named a month after Rovagug? It's a shitty month.
I mean, it got real hot real quick, considering it's a 20-degree jump.
Are we in Ohio?
No, I'm kidding.
We're not.
Hey, temperature's very nice out.
Oh no, Cinder, you went into the void.
I stare into it. It's staring back.
Come back. Come back.
You guys march for
First of all,
several hours today.
Cinder doesn't
Starts-
march.
These boots were made for marching.
If I'm anything,
And-
it's somewhere between a prance and a skip.
You guys come to a familiar spot. You had been here previously.
Why? They're the destroyed carcasses of fallen battles.
Why, yes. Yes, there is.
Man,
And there's some people that look up at you guys coming up and are not too thrilled at it.
Hey, I was just here last Monday, and there was a real big dick.
yeah.
It was like right down in this area.
Hell is this?
Well, these
Percy, do you want to go talk, or do you want me to?
I'll go talk.
there's no talking. As you guys come into view, they look up and go, "Excellent, more bones for the pile." Everybody can roll initiative.
Let's fuck them up, boys. Hand thug.
Look. Why are there always
That's-
cultists?
I mean, the Whispering Way is gaining influence.
Look. All I'm saying is, guys, why don't we start a cult? Like, what's the worst that could happen?
What would your cult be about, Cinder? You know what? Let's talk about this after, because they look like they're gonna fuck us up.
I'm gonna try at least. As you recognize these robes from the pile of people that you had killed previously to get your wagon.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe they'll have another wagon.
Let's see. Bear with me one moment.
Yeah, and then my group coercion is a social skill and not a combat skill, right?
Correct.
I thought so. Thank you. Other Mike.
Other Mike's not here yet. Whoa.
I thought his name was Sir Robin.
Brave Sir Robin. If you're going to say it right.
Sorry.
And then...
Ooh.
Levels a hand crossbow.
Lara Croft!
Ooh, that's a long shot.
There is going to be some minuses to it for being outside of its range increment.
It sucks that they're going to shoot at Percy to start.
Oh,
And is going to hit Flint.
Girl.
Excuse me.
Cinder, you're a hero.
hey Flint, you got hit.
Ow.
I don't look too bad. It looks like a toothpick. Like someone stabbed you with a pencil. Cinder is
Yeah,
gonna.
take the damage.
Oh, yeah, I gotta take it. That's right, I forgot. That's what that hint was.
Yeah.
Cinder's gonna grow his claws with one action. He's going as two actions to cast Blur upon himself, and those will be his 3 turns. He'll say, "Is this where we let him come to us, Flint?"
Sure. Unless you got something to hit him from way over there.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like we're 2 men down, so I figured we'd stay close.
I think we're 1 dwarf down. That's it.
Okay. Turn over. How does one end his turn to be a good player? You press in turn at the bottom.
Yep. Look at you.
Look at you. You learnings. I'm so proud. Little goblins all grown up.
Right?
Man, you guys rolled like shit.
I don't know that.
Brandishing a dagger. Erg. There we go. I kept clicking on it. It wouldn't select him like I wanted it to. That's his turn. Merc.
Merc is going to, first and foremost, we've rested, so all these go back up. So first, we're going to throw this out, see if it works. It is, we're level 4?
Yes.
So that's right on the money.
I think that's right on the nose, yeah.
So it'll last 2 or 3 rounds, because it's 4 critical.
Yes. 3 rounds of inspiring courage.
All right, so I need to throw this on my bar. All right, and then I am going to... what the hell? Or no, I can't because I don't...
Are you not?
I
mean, you didn't... Oh, you did cast the Sparker. Yeah, you gotta...
So then I will... I don't really have anything else to do, so... I'm going to move up here next to Flint and stand in front of Percy. And I'm going to shout... let's see, that guy is closest. I'm going to try and... what's it called? Yeah, an intimidation check. Here we go. Not so hot.
Nope, he is not intimidated.
My voice just doesn't carry to him. And that's it for me.
God, I did roll like shit. Yikes.
All right, Flint, it is your go.
So Flint,
You actually didn't roll too terrible.
You just rolled good, huh? Flint will go here. Say, "Come at me, you bastards!" and ready a lunge for anybody that approaches.
Okay.
I do not have the movement speed to do anything there.
And another one's... bitch about, maps being too clustered together. Now you got one that's starting to cross the map, and now you're just bitching about that. Jesus, you're just never happy. Percy, it's your turn.
Alright,
Oh, sorry, did you say something on the
whatever. I'm gonna try to shoot at this guy.
That's not a good roll.
Like,
Just rolling out of the box. She needs to roll public. Oh. Yeah, that one didn't count. She rolled wrong.
Where do I grab the critical miss cards?
you don't if I use my hero point.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
I never use them. And I feel like I need to use them.
There you go.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
As you realize that shot was going to go catastrophically wrong, and you will another one into existence, and
Did it
give me
hit?
some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
You cut it.
Okay, it like cut out for me.
Oh, okay. All right, that was your first action.
Gosh, dang it. I will do. Shit. I'll do shield other on Flint.
Okay. Going all the way to the way back here. As he rushes forward. And he rushes forward. All just fanatically drawing their daggers. And then back to the top. All right. He's going to move forward. There, crossbow. And hits Flint.
He doesn't have any cover from all his cultist friends in front of him.
He did, but he still hit you.
Okay. Take that. Actually, I only take half of that. Shit.
My turn.
And then Percy's going to take the other half. And give me one moment, Cinder. You can get your turn where you want to go before you actually, spread fire, hellfire and brimstone everywhere. I'll be right back. I'm going to tuck the kid in.
It's like he knows what I want to do.
It's like I've done this with you before, so take your first 2 actions to move up, and if you feel like rolling the 6d6 for that fireball you're about to nuke everyone with, go ahead and I'll take care of it when I get back.
Well, I figure I'll be sensible and I'll move up here next to Flint, and then I'll yeet that thing over in the middle of that mess.
It's almost like Flint didn't go in because he knew he had a nuclear bomb behind him.
You are 2 halves of a whole idiot.
First of all, this is just the beginning of a beautiful relationship. It is the meat and the grill.
Actually, Flint, on his turn, was going to use a free action to say, Cinder, does it smell like a barbecue up here? Was hoping you would at least come cone him or drop your fireball.
Yeah, I'm going to whip that last necklace. And by that, I mean I'm going to throw the whole damn necklace. Because I only got 1 left. It's no biggie. At level 5, I throw them every day.
Oh.
Yeah, my only thought though is there might be like a DC to hit or an AC to hit a square.
No, he can throw it up to 70 feet away, and unless he's like trying to put it in a very tight area.
Oh, okay. So
Like
5 foot
if
square.
I was trying to shoot it inside of the slot of a guard post or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, but like I know, like first ed, they had the alchemist had to hit an AC 5 square. Yeah.
And that's well within the 70 feet.
Right. So that'll work. That's some damage.
That's okay damage. Can I use a hero point to re-roll all that bullshit?
Nope, only on D20 rolls.
Yeah, checks. I do need to go to the bathroom real quick, but continue.
Oh, goodness. Look what I walked back into.
Yeah, so I roach up, I whipped off my necklace and just threw the whole damn necklace at him, because that's all that's left.
All right.
I just don't really have like.
I like that crit one. That one looking pretty good right there.
All right, so
My DC is going to be 20.
takes half. Half. Full. Half. Full. Full. And this one, apparently you gave it a spin with a front loader
Boom!
and it just nuked it.
So
Hey.
that is my second action. And as my third action, as that fire is dissipating, I'm going to pull it towards myself and use it to throw up a shield and cast shield.
Okay.
And I'll say, you know that the living just have the fire of life, right? That's turn. Let me be a good player and end my turn. No, I want to be a good player.
You messed it up. I got it. Merc, Cinder just nuked the majority of them.
So I will keep this a rolling. I'm not even going to try and roll at the moment. And then, well, they all appear to be ahead of us. So I will rush up to there. It's my second action. And as my third action, I will
What was your first action?
inspire courage. Did it not show up? It did.
You had already cast it last turn, and it
that's
was
right.
successful for 3 rounds.
Wow. I'm having a moment. So first action will be running up to there. Second action. Let's see. They are too far away for that. So. You know what? I will move on up since he can't hit me with a fireball again. And then I will cast Shield.
Very nice. And Cultist will step action. Has that dagger pulled out. Starts getting this crazy look in his eye.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. Shield block.
Nice.
I don't think I actually have the action.
That'll
for it.
still hit.
Yep.
And it'll be 8 points of damage.
All right. So that's reduced by 5. So I'll take 2 more on top of that.
And then your magic shield, I believe, goes poof.
Yep.
Or did it?
It poofs.
That's,
Oh no! It
yep,
doesn't
that's
because
his
it has 10
turn.
hit points.
Oh, it does have 10 hit points. That's right.
And it only took 3.
All right.
Yeah, with that fanatical, I'm not even worried about it. Just, it'll work. It works.
Flint will move to there with 2 stride actions. And swing at old cultist boy here.
Did you roll double damage? Oh, you didn't even roll damage. That 30 was, yeah, you critically hit that cultist. Now, who's bitching about their dice rolls?
They were bad last week. That's all I was saying. It's okay. It happens.
You said it's an orange tray?
Oh, he's really dead.
And that's my full turn because I destroyed twice.
And the dead gets no turns. This one gets that wicked look in their eye, steps up to Flint. And I believe that only gives them a +1 to attack, not a +2. So he misses you.
Huh.
Percy.
You're on mute, Francis, if you're there.
Yep, I was trying to unmute. I would like to. Is this a bad guy? Yeah. In front of Flint? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Jesus, Percy? Roll
me
critical
see.
damage.
Oh,
Critical.
Yep. That's what he said.
Is the deadly D10s only if I get a nat 20, right?
No, if you click critical damage, it'll add that in. See?
nice.
Ooh.
And dead.
Then I will. Oh, look, that other guy's in range too.
Yeah, it turns out a longbow has a lot of range.
It's
Yeah.
amazing how that works. It's like the name states that it has a lot of range. That was a really bad shot.
That's alright. You're just getting zeroed in.
And then I will just my third action. I'll just who's that? Cinder. I'll just come behind Cinder, and
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him he's doing a great job.
Look at
Cinder
sitting there
feels
getting
appreciated.
positive reinforcement.
I'm gonna give him a little patty pat on the back.
3.
You're doing good.
Is going to walk to there, makes some mumbo jumbo and says, "Arise, my minions."
Oh shit.
And while you're looking to see what arises, he'll miss by 1.
I mean, really?
Try that.
Really, dude?
The dead. Death has no fear for those who follow the whispering way. Without the trickery that time. And Wax Merc. Cinder.
Ice cream mumbo jumbo, and I charge him. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to use an acrobatics check to get around this guy. 15.
Take your movement.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Set up a flank. And then I'm going to try.
You do have the...
Got it.
Ooh. Ooh.
You did not mark him as flat-footed when you did your strike, so that is actually critical damage.
Okay. So that would be... How does that work? I roll 3d6.
You'll roll 3d6, and then I'll hit the take it times 2.
Gotcha. Roll it. Beautiful beam footage.
Nice. Good roll.
That's not hateful at all. I'm glad you don't fear death, because it's knocking on your door, guy. Or Chica. I don't know. Can I gender identify this thing?
That is a dude. Or at least the voice presented very masculine.
So,
He still looks like...
ooh, big doggy.
Perfect. Shh.
Sorry.
All right, so I will wave my free hand around, and then stab him.
Oh.
Use that point.
You are, unless you're using your hero point.
Definitely using one of my 2 hero points.
Oh!
Damn.
And that is turning a frown upside down.
Rapier, it is slowed 1 until the end of its next turn.
Oh, that's crippling.
As I poke him right in the jimmy.
Dink.
Just taint poking occultist of the Whispering Way.
And then I'll keep making that funny sound and waving my free hand around and try it again. Oh, I thought I was going to do it again.
That is a miss.
And then I point off to the west and say, "Oh shit, what's that?" Trying to distract him.
Does not seem to work. As you literally just stabbed the dude in his dick. He's not very thrilled with that. Flint, you're about to make him even less thrilled.
I will stride to there because it's difficult terrain, right?
Yep, because of the body.
And then I will take my swing.
We'll hit him.
Still up.
He is still up.
And then I'll swing again and say, "This is the way." Oh!
Oh my gosh.
As you gave him a muscle wound, as he is now enfeebled 2 until healed. Give me critical damage.
That's plus 2 on top of that. Or plus 4, I guess, because it'd be double.
Plus 2.
Flat 50.
Yeah. So he'll take a flat 50 points of damage. He had 13 hit points. So when you hit him in the muscle, you took the rest of the leg with him. And he smiles if he dies.
This is the way.
I'm gonna, now that the fight is over, I'm gonna let you all know this was the same difficulty encounter as that dragon was.
Jesus.
No.
No.
was not because
You're
I
saying
can't.
words, but
Do you
they're
mean a bow is supposed to be used from distance?
It's
not.
amazing what
Because
happens
I can't
when
do 120 damage to the dragon in one turn. I did 120 damage to the cultist, though.
I mean, you didn't use your fireballs.
It's a single target.
Right. I'm just saying, like, the XP math, same exact XP.
The math is wrong. If we were shooting for the moon, we would have
Well,
crashed
okay.
into a satellite.
Damn.
Anyway, so I will whistle while I pile all the bodies together and search them.
I'm gonna treat wounds on
I'm gonna go over here and do a
Mark.
perception. Or, well, I guess you'll get patched up by Percy first.
Yeah, I can do both of you at the same time.
Yeah, I'll search for the bodies and I will smell for the magics with the detect the magics.
You know, in this pile of bodies, there is something magical.
I immediately go to the head honcho and start stripping that person.
Alright, I am all good. Thanks, Percy.
How about you,
You
Mark?
start stripping the head honcho. There's a kukri. There's the hand crossbow.
I'm pretty good.
There is and a climbing kit.
Oh my gosh.
It would be so fun to use that to get up in a tree, right?
It would be.
Weird. Almost like a ladder.
And then, so those are all that I found on him, other than
A badge, like a holy symbol to the Whispering Way. All of the cultists have similar embellishments on them. The cultists they have daggers and their garb.
I'll do read aura and go over all the equipment.
All right, so it takes 10 minutes each one. Which one are you doing first?
Let me lick the kukri. Nah.
You lick that kukri, and it tastes like underneath the copper of Merc's blood. There's just this mintiness to it.
Minty. I'll do an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what we got here.
You're not certain.
Sexy
Hey, Mark.
home, and he's probably going to be joining us. Yeah, what's up?
I throw this kukri at him, and I mean that literally. This is magic.
Think.
Ah!
Okay, so does a what's your AC?
Higher than that.
Well, no, I need to know the bonuses. What's your AC?
20.
Okay, so it's I'm gonna miss because my strength won't be enough to hit that with an improvised weapon. So you get smacked
Right.
with the flat of a kukri.
And you don't know what it is either, Merc. There is magic on it. It's an enchantment aura.
Tried to identify it yet. That was a saving throw to dodge.
Oh, that was a saving throw. Never mind. But you both realize that is a +1 kukri.
Yeah. It's got a potency rune on it. First order.
Is there any other magic that I smell that is not of that magic?
The hand crossbow didn't taste anything other than oil to keep it from gumming up. And the climbing kit, not even.
Gotcha. So I will throw the piles together. And then I think I have a little bit of oil in my pack. Yes. I will sprinkle some oil on the bodies and then just produce flame and light them up.
And then
Whoosh.
go get a rock pile and take one of those daggers and make a shrine to Gorum somewhere in this area. Well, Percy, you really seem to be doing better with that bow. We could probably take that rune off that kukri and put it on your bow if you'd like.
That would work.
You're tearing ass.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate
Right,
it.
'cause you're not having to
So
heal
I'm
everybody.
going to go over here and do a perception on the general area where they were at.
Go ahead and give me that perception check. You notice there is a decomposed corpse in that hole, but there's definitely had some stuff on it.
Alright, can I search it?
Yeah, I think I got that.
Question: does this place look familiar? Have these trashed wagons? Have we come across these guys before?
Yeah, you actually fought a poltergeist here previously.
Oh shit!
Which, did it get away or did we kill it?
It was.
It's not here at the moment.
Yeah, but we killed it, yeah. Cool.
The question is, can you kill a poltergeist? Like if it's dead and then it's considered undeath. Like, does that just mean that is that why they're laying to rest?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not really certain. I remember previously nobody made a roll to accurately know what the creature was. When you were here, you fought it. It was invisible. You guys fucked its day up, and that's all that you remember. But then these guys were here digging it up.
We killed it at least, but I don't know what that means exactly. So, all right, what do I find here? I can't open it yet.
Oh, won't let you
hold on.
open it?
I got that.
Thank you.
Now you can.
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff in here.
Once again, does it smell like the magics?
I don't know.
You know,
Take a
there
sniff.
is an auras of unknown magic.
Auras. Excellent. I start rooting through it. Let me lick the dirty sword.
All right. Cast it and read aura on the sword. The sword itself doesn't have an aura, but there's a gem affixed to it that does. It tastes like licorice.
Licorice. Like red licorice or like Jaeger licorice?
Like Jaeger licorice.
So the secret to Jaeger is you mix it with Goldschlager.
Yep, that's called a 911 or a Starry Nights.
Yes.
And I have been shit-faced off of those before.
Starry Nights are delicious. All right, let me make the skill check. Read that Arcana. Same roll I did before.
Yeah, you're not certain what this thing is.
Once again, I yeet it at Merc. Merc! I didn't mean to.
Oh, the hole with the corpse rolled a 15.
Yeah, somehow.
All right, let's see what this is. I got no clue.
Yeah, Merc, you have no idea.
Let me take a look at it. It's Arcana, you said?
Yes. Flint, you have no idea what this thing is.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll just put it in my bag and we'll look at it later.
Hold on. Let me try this again. I set it in my lap. And I take a minute and I center myself. And I breathe some smoke. And I'm going to use a hero point to reroll a skill check.
Better.
I don't know why I keep rolling hole with a corpse.
Because you have it selected.
How do I unselect it? Why can't I select it?
Hit your X on your left side of your screen.
Now I'm moving the hole with a corpse.
Yeah, just quit moving, Jay. Just hit your X.
X.
I mean, what's your bonus to Arcana?
I believe it's a +9.
Okay, so the 23, you will know that this is a fear gem. That's dark smoke. Wait, I can do this. Where did it go? Womp.
Dark smoke seems to rise within this obsidian gem. When you activate the gem, you make an intimidating strike as the fighter feat. If you have the intimidating strike feat, increase the fighting condition value from this intimidating strike to frightened 2 or frightened 3. You know, I think that'd be perfect on that dwarven war axe I have back in the plague.
I agree. I think you
It's
could do
only
that
got-
with it.
I mean, you could.
It's
You
only
could
got
have.
one use in it. You can put it on any weapon.
Oh, it's
Yep, you can affix it to any weapon. It is a consumable talisman.
Okay. Merc, can you put this on my longsword real quick?
Yeah, only take me a few minutes.
He takes some gum and he sticks it to it. Done.
Now, is there anything I can do to actually put that on my sword, or do I just need to know that I have it?
I think you just put the fear gem in your
Inventory.
inventory, and it'll show it up as a consumable.
Okay, cool.
Any other magics?
All right. Let's see. I am going to take a moment to quickly attach that.
Oh,
Probably not on that first try.
No, yeah, you're not quite certain.
did Cinder sniff any other magic on the dagger or longsword?
There was no other magics in the longsword.
Is there any other magics in the hole? Do I smell any other magic? New magic? Fresh magic? Licorice smelling magic?
Casting detect magic again.
Yeah, which is me just smelling.
You know, something still smells like magic.
Alright.
Is it with armor? And I'll just start holding up all the items.
I'll lick the armor.
You look at the armor. It tastes like Old Spice.
Like, but does it have a magical Old Spice flavor, or is it?
Yeah,
taste like...
it's yeah.
Oh,
No,
my
it's
grandpa
like
used to wear
singing
armor
on your
to
tongue.
Okay. Let me roll that Arcana check. What is this mess? All right.
That is a set of +1 hide armor.
Okay. Can I have this and give this to someone so that she'll stay closer to me instead of staying away from me? I want to give this as a gift.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want me to carry it for you right now?
No, I can carry it. I don't carry shit. I'll look at Flint, and then I'll open up my pack, and then I'll reach out a big rock, and then I'll just sort of drop it on the ground, and then I'll put the hide in there.
Flint will have a little pain in the back of his head, and just kind of rub the back of his head and laugh it off.
Yes.
What about this dagger? And do you smell anything fancy on this? And I'll stick it in Cinder's face.
Cinder, instead of falling backwards, literally just sets his nose on the hilt and goes.
Smells like a dagger. Smells like dirt because it's been buried for so long.
I clean it and I take it.
Oh, you took it? Okay, I'll put it
Do
back.
you want it? I mean, I'm only
No,
carrying
I'm just dragging everything to the plate carrier that we're keeping. So
That's fine. I only have 4 daggers on me.
that's fine. And then Bobby, can you drag this stuff to your inventory, or do you need Mike or James to do it?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
To.
Okay,
Or
so
you
I
can
will
just
click.
on the diamond that says loot item. It won't disappear from this inventory, but it will appear in yours.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
I press hide, and then from there. Hold on. What did I do?
So hit C and pull up your character sheet and just put them side by side.
Okay.
And then drag from the inventory on the corpse into your inventory.
Did it work? It did work. I think.
What'd you drag? Because I still got both in the cart.
I got a +1 hide, and then I was trying to do the hold on. I can't do it. It's too hard. No,
Which were
I'm
you
struggling.
Which were you trying to grab?
I was trying to drag the hide.
Yeah, he's taking both of them. So.
Yeah, I was going to take the dagger too, because I got a thing for daggers.
All right, one more general perception around the area to notice anything out of the ordinary, and then I'm ready to hit the road. We still got to travel.
What did I get in the
Okay,
last fight that we were gonna put on my bow?
+1 potency roll.
Okay.
That'll take 4 days to do it.
Right, I just wanted to write it down. I didn't.
It's actually on the kukri still.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to take it off.
You have to. Do you know anyone who can scribe a rune?
No, but somebody might in town. How can you?
Because you have to have a blank rune stone to transfer it off onto, and then transfer it back onto the other weapon.
Gotcha.
I can even make a rune stone.
We can get that sorted when we get back to town. All right. Well, did I see anything else in that perception?
It looks like they were putting together the old jumbled bones. So you probably stopped them from putting up a whole pile of skeletons.
Man, I just can't stand necromancers.
Yeah, me neither. I take my rock and proceed to smash.
Ow! Oh, you hit them. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna smash all the bones, break the bones. That way, it's hard. It's hard to resurrect broke bones. Who wants a skeleton who's a cripple?
It's true.
Jeez.
What?
Nothing.
I'm just being honest.
All right. Well, I guess we should head on. Got a few more hours of travel before we can bed down.
Right. You guys get to a good camp spot. Everyone rests
symbols,
for the
by the way.
night.
For the conditions, I like the new symbols. They're neat.
Yeah, there are a few that are colorful. Oh, there you go.
I wounded one, or I was gonna say, did you take those off of me, or?
Yep, everything's cleared at this point.
Okay.
It's been a couple of days. They've managed to take out a harpy, and then that Whispering Way encounter. The night passes without incident.
Almost there.
It's back to slightly chill. And the day passes without incident.
Are we almost back out of the woods? Is that what
You
We should be out of the
get
woods.
out of the woods at 8 a.m. You guys clear out. You were at just an hour's walk when you bedded down the last night. And there's the camp.
Yay.
Finally made it.
Huzzah!
I gotta take a phone call, but before we leave camp, I'm gonna talk to the main guy there and just tell him of the monsters and give him kind of a ranger report on what we saw. And
She's
Where
calling
at?
me now.
yeah, I'm calling her back, so don't answer.
Okay.
Okay, he takes your report, makes notes of things that you killed, things that you didn't kill, things that... Oh, so there is a dragon. Oh, hopefully it just stays in there. Makes note to be on the watch for a dragon. That it was diplomatic. Anybody needing to do anything else?
So,
Yeah, I don't think so.
So did anyone have any bets on if we were going to come back out? Like, I'm just asking, honestly.
He points out one of the squires. He bet that one a week's worth of latrine duty that you would not make it out, which is why Billy over there is smiling like an idiot, and Johnny over there looks like you kicked him in the groin.
Hey, fuck you, Johnny.
Yeah, fuck Johnny.
Anyway.
Fucking Johnny's.
Anyway.
And he just claps you on the back. He's like, I'm glad you guys survived, but you're missing somebody.
Yeah, we didn't all get out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So Johnny has 6 days instead of 7.
So, we did get rid of a bunch of owlbears, at least.
And poltergeists, and what else did we murder when we were out there? Harpy.
I mean, owlbears are just natural creatures that are highly aggressive, so, yeah. Harpy's a good one.
Bunch of cultists. Yeah.
Bunch of cultists. Okay.
Cultists of the Whispering Way.
Oh, those guys.
Right?
They're starting to just be lousy ever since the tyrant woke up.
Now, since undead don't require sleep, is it considered being awake?
Well, woke up is more of a colloquialism. It's more he was bound, trapped, and some idiots let him loose. And then that's why there's no longer last wall.
I thought the whole Carrion Crown was not supposed to let that happen. Da-dum.
Actually, this one was the Whispering Tyrant AP.
Oh, there's actually a Whispering Tyrant AP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's bad news bears. Why in the fuck would you even play that? Anyway.
Funny you should say that, because that's the AP that, in my spare time, which I haven't had much of lately, I'm up converting to 2E.
Yeah, that's awful. That's terrifying. Dude, fuck Tarbuthon. Anyway. So, have you seen 3 Smelly Grandmas anywhere?
We don't get too many elderly out this way.
Not how you understand.
Hags.
Well, that's just rude.
I haven't had any report on any hags.
A trio of women.
Did you come across them?
Like, trio of women. Weird, maybe had an odor, maybe cackled a lot, tried to make you bad deals. Firstborn child offers, stuff like that.
No, we haven't had any women other than your dwarf friend, and pretty sure the Shuni's a girl.
Wow, that sucks for you, man. What a sausage fest.
Our families live in the safety of town.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself.
Our post here is to make sure that the threats of the Ashwood don't come to our families.
Mm. So you leave your families alone and unprotected?
No, they're in the city where they are protected.
But are they, though? Like, if all the strong menfolk are out here, like, if I was an uncouth and scrupulous young bandit, I feel as though that would be priority target.
But
I'm not.
for a minute.
that is a fear, but the leader of our order is back there, and he's stronger than I am.
So let me get this straight. So the leader of your order just saying you guys all out of control so you can make time with all your wives?
That's not the way our religion works, but...
Whoa. It's called sinning. It doesn't... That's within all religions.
He just looks at you. You're an odd goblin.
Thank you. I mean, that's better than me and the traditional goblin, right? Ooga booga booga. Anything else?
No? I'm confused. Are you trying to scare me?
No, I'm just playing like Asmodeus advocate here. I'm just saying, like, you know, there's always another motive. Who has the prettiest wife?
Think I'm
Johnny?
the only one that's here. Johnny's like a 16-year-old kid. I'm not married yet, sir.
And you'll never with that attitude. Don't make sucker bets, Johnny. Anyway, all right, I've wasted enough of your time. Go waste time while the leader of your order go makes a couple bastards for you. Bye.
He leans over to the Shuni. You must be tested on the daily.
Apparently she's not tested at all. She's checked out.
Right?
I checked the wagon. Is anything missing? Did they put their grubby hands in any of my shit?
No, everything's right where you left it. Looking fresh as day.
All right, I take off my shit. I throw it in the wagon to get it all clean. I put it back on. You got a bare green ass while this is all going down.
And they just watching this display, like, what the hell? Throw it in the wagon. A minute later, it comes out pristine. Wish we'd have known that.
I'm charging free washes. Silver a pop. You ain't never felt this clean. When's the last time you got gunk out of your boots? Step right up. I'm going to run a... what would I do here? Diplomacy or do a performance because I'm trying to sell something?
Go ahead and roll a performance.
Step right up. Low price of 1 silver. Drop your stuff. Get out squeaky clean.
Johnny looks like he's about to do, about ready to jump on that, and then the leader of the camp just says, "Nope, chores build character. Go on, Johnny." And just sends him back on his way.
He can do chores when he's clean. You like being dirty? Is that why he makes time with your wife? Your wife doesn't like dirty guys?
The joke was funny the first time. The second time, much less.
Oh,
now it's becoming insulting.
That's the point.
And if you'd like to have a conversation about that, we could go have a conversation about that.
I want to have a conversation about it.
Who are we talking to? I want to know.
The ranger of Aristil that is the leader of this camp.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there insulting your religion, insulting a higher-ranking member of the church.
Wow.
And what are you going to do about it, Percy?
He's a weenie.
Roll for initiative.
I'm gonna say, why the fuck do you think you're that cool? What's your, you
I'll
know?
knock it out if you want me to.
I'm gonna say, what knowledge do you have to make these accusations?
I'm playing Asmodeus advocate. Where you guys been for the last 15 minutes? I've been left to my own devices. It feels like I'm talking in circles.
To be honest, my sister stopped by with her kids so they could pee.
So they could pee.
Yeah, because they're all small children and needed to pee. And they still had a 45-minute ride.
All right, so here's the story. We came back. Originally, I asked, hey, who bet that said that we wouldn't come out? Then someone said that they bet, and I called Johnny a fucker because he bet against us. That being said, I then asked, we stay out here. I explained to him, hey, so you guys stay out here and you leave the town all unoffended with all your women folk. And they go, no, we have the leader of our order there. And I said, so you leave, the leader of the order sends you out to watch the perimeter while he stays home with all your women folk. Sounds like somebody's getting played. And then I made the kind offer of letting them use our wagon to clean their goods for the low prices of 1 silver. And then this guy stepped on my heels of a business transaction. And that, sir, is rude. If you want to sell it 1-to-1, we can sell it 1-to-1, guy. I got no problem. I ain't scared of you.
I'm just going to pick Cinder up and carry him away.
Hey!
So again, what knowledge do you have to make these accusations against us?
Cinder's gone. We're walking away.
Do you live in the folk? Are you married to any of these people?
We're still walking away.
I'm just going to scream louder! He gets 2 big flaming middle fingers as we leave.
They're rather small fingers.
No, but they're still on fire.
He releases the grip on his bastard sword and just goes and walks back into his tent.
That's right, bastard. Alright. Cinder's making friends everywhere he goes.
Right?
Flint's going to toss Cinder into the plate carrier and tell him to clean up his act.
I already cleaned up.
He did. And everybody else was AFK, so Cinder got some solo RP time and really pissed off this dude who probably would have ate his lunch.
Right. And so I'm going to ask him to clean up again, but your act this time.
Why? I thought you were a murder machine.
I'm not a murder machine. I kill those who challenge me, and that's it. I love the fight, but I don't go looking for one.
First of all, I just want to make some fucking money, guy. We didn't do shit.
Yep, and you're not going to make money if you get us run out of town. I get it.
We're not in town. We're not in town. That's right. My point. They're not in town.
He can pull all the strings in town. He can do all that.
Really? Because we'll be there.
Your little gnome village that you can think you're Big Papa at. You gotta be nice. You don't have to be nice. You have to be diplomatic. And if you can't do that, then shut your big old goblin mouth, or somebody will for you.
And we were just getting along, guy.
I don't mind if you talk. I get it, but don't mess up everybody else's chance at doing something productive.
Well, he doesn't like me. He thinks you guys are fine. That's fine. I don't like him. I mean, he's a prude at parties.
So maybe he's more understanding than the next guy will be.
That's fine.
Guys, if you choose to leave now, you can make it back to town in about 5 hours.
Let's go.
Yep.
Come on.
And Flint's going to sit next to Cinder as we go by this guy again. And if Cinder starts to talk, Flint will grip him tightly.
Around the throat.
Cinder,
hand on the shoulder.
That's as I try to talk to him.
Yeah,
that's fine. As we walk by, I'll use presentation to sculpt a little sculpt figure and just show him a little smoke goblin giving him the finger, and then we'll leave.
And then you'll feel a good squeeze.
That's fine. Whatever. We'll never see him again.
And as you walk by, he give me a perception check, Cinder.
Okay. I'm probably going to fail this. I'm not good at perception. I'm not very wise if it hasn't met anybody's...
We haven't noticed.
No, I'm just a creature of... That's not what I wanted. But it's the same role.
As you go by, you hear him say, "God, I'm so glad we slaughtered all of these creatures out of here."
Come on.
I don't care. Let's go. Let's keep going. He can sound on goblins as creatures because he's a little piece of shit. Did you hear that?
Let's see. Let's see how Flint reacts. He's going to take the diplomatic approach.
Yeah, because I'm a creature. I'm not a human. Yeah.
They're all just words, buddy. They're all just words.
No, there's a stack of bodies is what there is.
No.
Yeah, you heard it, Flint, but you're not certain if he's just saying it to try to goad Cinder into a fight at this point.
Yeah. Well, because Flint's dealt with some racism as well, being a half-orc and raised by dwarves. So he doesn't care a whole lot for racism, but he's learned how to do the diplomatic portion of it. So if it was under like a 3 or under, I think Flint would have had a different reaction.
That's fair.
He
But-
took the diplomatic approach.
As it gets to evening, you make it back to town.
I think I owe you a pint or two.
Yeah. Fucking prude. Whatever. Fucking green skin blood on his hands. I hope the mayor's fucking his wife. Alright, we'll go to the pint.
Alright, we're going to go to the local tavern, wherever that would be.
Yeah, I'll go to the tavern with him. I think I need a drink too.
I'll go as well.
Well,
Yeah,
what's the name of this guy? Like, who was the main dude? What's his name?
You guys didn't write it down when I introduced him?
I'm
Oh.
a goblin. I don't take notes.
Are you talking about the ranger there?
Yeah.
Gregor Vladimir Askew.
He even sounds like a dick.
Is that right?
It was Gregor, yeah.
Yeah, Gregor, and then I just kind of spelled out what I thought or sounded out the rest of the name, but Vladimir Askew is what I think it says. But
Yep. That was his name.
Cinder's going to commit a crime. All right.
As you are in the town of Biston,
How big is Biston?
Biston is not a very big town.
Oh.
Mark, do you want to go sell the goods from what we brought back?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And then I don't know, did you need to find a blank runestone?
Yeah, if I can't find it, I can make it.
Okay. Yeah, well, just
It'll take 4 days to make it, 4 days to transfer it, and 4 days to put it back on.
Jeez.
sell whatever you need and go ahead and get that sorted for Percy.
Yep.
Is there anything else anybody needs right now? Or
Not
sitting
really.
on
They
100
progress
not a
to
whole lot.
Gregor Manor.
Flint's just going to try to get Cinder a little buzz to take the edge off and maybe just turn his hatred into poor, politically incorrect jokes and comments rather than actions of violence and criminal activity.
I don't know if I'd call it violent. There's not a lot of violence in a B&E.
Here, let's see. Let me do a diplomacy check with Cinder. Versus,
You don't need to roll against another player like that in a social encounter.
I'll tell you what. You roll your diplomacy against my intimidation. We'll see who's more pissed. See if you're more stern than
I
I'm
rolled
pissed off.
privately.
I'm more pissed than you are diplomatic.
Was my first one better? Oh, no.
I revealed it.
I'm way more diplomatic than you are pissed.
Fucking small people with fucking small ideals, murdering small people.
Yeah, but Cinder, with that big old head of yours, you got a whole lot of brains. Just don't know what to do with them.
Actually, it's fun fact: goblins are mostly skull.
I know.
Now, are you guys making yourselves known at the tavern? What are you guys doing here?
I'm just observing
I'm just doing
like people's reactions to us.
I mean,
But
y'all
I'll
have
just-
been here before, so.
I'll just break. Now that I'm no longer steaming mad, I'm just going to throw down some performance check and talk us up.
I want to try to see if I can hear any rumors of anything that's been going on since we've been gone.
Are you talking to the barkeep?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me diplomacy there, Klaus. Cinder, go ahead and roll your perception or performance.
Yeah.
Close to a good roll. And so
Would I be able?
Oh.
Oh, you're drunk as shit.
Yeah.
So
The drunk goblin gets booed off the stage.
Are we gonna be here
It's
for
a town
2
full
days?
of racists.
That's up to you guys. But
James,
as Klaus is talking to the barkeep says, "Oh, you're Klaus. I have a letter for you."
okay.
oh, that's exactly what I was about to ask about. But hold on, I'll wait.
All right.
And a letter that has Klaus Zunreth written on the front and sealed in unmarked wax, but Klaus, that handwriting looks really familiar to you.
Huh. I'll go ahead and open it.
It's a letter from your mother.
Oh, I miss my mom. What's it say?
Sorry, it says, "Sorry we missed you. Your aunts have been taking very good care of me. And they wanted me to write you this letter just in case you stopped through here. But all three of them are, very nice and making sure I'm eating enough, and we're traveling the world. We're trying to catch up with you, so hopefully I'll see you soon." And it's signed by your mother.
Wow. So they came through this town?
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm assuming then she started to make a recovery?
I mean, that's true, but you don't have any aunts.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder who that would be. And I'll ask the barkeep. So, did they say where they were going?
Barkeep says, "No, she was very nice. There's three rude women with her. They weren't very nice, the aunts, but your mother was lovely. They asked a lot of questions about the group. I told them that you had stayed here, that you said you were going to the Ashwood, and that they said, oh, if he comes back, give him this letter." So he came back.
So were these... I don't believe I have any aunts. Were these women, were they older and sort of haggish, would you say?
I called them much worse than hags. Angry thunder cunts, I believe, is the term I used when they weren't around. But that was about a week ago.
Well, thank you for the information. That is very unfortunate. It sounds like there is an old foe that we let live. As she's been giving us trouble, and she's trying to rear her head. And
Are you making grandmothers angry?
I think so. I don't know what it is. We just piss people off.
Interesting. They were around town for a couple of days, so maybe they gave more information to somebody else.
Yeah, I'll ask around town to see if anybody else heard or saw anything about, so we can probably figure out where we're going. So, well, thank you for the information. That's what I'm
I
for.
just was paid a gold piece to hand you a letter. It's fine.
So I'll walk away from the bar and I'll go back over to the group, and I'll talk to whoever was in the tavern, or if everybody was there, I'll address everybody. And I'll go up and say, hey, I think I have a lead on the old Smelly grandma's. So I was left this letter, and it was addressed to me, and it It seems that these three old hags or thunder cunts, they have my mother, and they came through here and left me this letter. So I'm gonna try to find out where they went. I'm gonna ask around town, see if I can get some more information, and find out where they went, so we can get a lead. So yeah, Cinder, I know you're probably up to it, but is everybody else still willing to go after these bitches to get my mother back?
Yeah.
I mean, they turned that dragon on to us, so yeah.
Well, if your mother's half the warrior you are, she is certainly dead. But we can try.
Wow.
Sorry, I've had a few. Yeah, of course, we'll save your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Klaus's mom. Klaus's mom.
Klaus's mom.
And we'll get a bit of a chant going.
It might be a little late to fish for information for these two tonight.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So.
Sorry, are you still doing something else? I just was going to go with my thought. If you have something else you need to do.
Not tonight. I was just gonna. I'm assuming it's getting later in the evening, so I was just gonna get up early in the morning and try to find out as much as I can. Once more people are out and about.
Sounds like an idea. What was your idea, Flint?
So Flint in the morning, probably as he's trying to recover from his hangover, sipping a cup of coffee. I want to write a letter to Devin DeMont. I assume prior to me joining up with the band, I probably spoke with Devin at some point, or his pit pointed me his way.
Right.
But I have a few things I want to mention to him to get his feelers out, and just kind of a business letter. So I want to mention if he has any interest in mithril or the mining or just distribution of it in general. I want to mention to him the dwarves that are coming back with the mithril haul. When we learn that in Corvosa.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want to mention, I want to ask him if he can do any research, or we're going to the Mind Spins, right? Or are we going to the Five Kings?
Five Kings.
Okay. Is Mind Spin near that?
You're passing through the Mindspin Mountains to get to Nermathis to...
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll be passing through the range, but that's about it.
Okay. What town would be closest to Mind Spins?
Corvosa.
Okay. So I'll mention for him, if he finds any information out, I had heard rumor that there was a lost artifact deep in the Mind Spins.
Okay, the Mindspin mountain range as it stands runs from Varizia all the way up into the Orkhold of Belkzen. It is a very large swath of mountains, but that's still information Devin would want.
Yeah, so I'll have him mention that and tell him that we're obviously traveling. If there's anything on the way, send a letter for me. But I'll tell him about the Orb of Dragonkind. And then I will also mention a military man named Wine in Biston told me of a quarterstaff set with Pearl called the Vile Violence. Given the background on it that it was created to kill a black dragon lost centuries ago.
Basically, you're just giving all of your notes of things that Devin might want to send somebody else to go look at.
Yeah, that, and to try to keep this group involved with it as we found the information, so it'd be potential jobs for us after we get done dealing with the stuff from Merc. And I just kind of want to build a rapport with him as well to try to give us more favorable things. Try to have the business side of this whole adventuring through. So I don't know, do you want... I can try a diplomacy check to do that, see how well I wrote my letter to...
Yeah, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check on that one.
So, but yeah, so I just want to kind of keep him on the hot topics and interesting topics, which I assume I would know that he enjoys those kind of interests.
Yeah.
And I think that's
You wrote
all I had as far as that.
you wrote a very detailed letter.
And then also, if he can come across the stuff we need for Tildy, to let me know and send it to the Mathis. If he has some available, just kind of as a favor that we can pay back to him at a later date. So we don't have to go fight the dragon if he has other people that have dragon resources available.
All right. Well, you get that letter sent out.
So
It'll take it a bit to get to it.
Kind of later on.
And so we move to the next morning. Anybody else doing anything this evening?
Nope.
Not tonight.
It's a clear sky today.
Woo.
That means the sun is so very, very bright.
Shit. Oh shit! I just saw that diplomacy check.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Cinder will do his hungover thing where he drinks warm tomato juice, a jalapeno pepper, and 2 raw eggs, and then he will lay down in the fire, and that will be him until about 10 a.m.
Cinder, can you make me one of those? I want to try it out.
Yeah, it's called Your Fuzzy Uncle. Let me I make it.
It tastes vile, but it knocks out the hangover.
Let
That
me
is
do.
punchy. Cinder, I like it.
Cinder, you need to rest in the fire for a couple of hours.
Yeah, Cinder's just gonna curl up in the embers and go to fuck sleep.
Flynn will cover him up with a blanket and then realize it was a bad idea.
You'll just put a couple logs on me and just call it a day.
So
while
what's everybody going to be doing? Cinder's out for a couple of hours while he recuperates.
So I want to get up early this next morning, and I want to go ahead and just as people are starting to get up, just trying to find out any information about anybody that saw anything or heard anything about these hags that were with my mother.
And I'll join class.
I'll go to the militia, the head of the militia, or to the militia headquarters and try to talk with them and see what I can find out.
All right. I need diplomacy checks for the first hour. Blind. When you roll as crappy as that, it doesn't need to be blind.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll roll crappy even if it is blind.
Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't matter.
I wasted that. I didn't waste that 20. That's probably the best 20 I've ever hit.
Within that first hour, Flint, you were told of the Sanderson sisters. Distant relatives of the Sandersons are out. They got a farm a couple miles outside of town. They were here with a friend looking for one of your traveling companions, Klaus.
Oh.
As you rolled a second natural 20 in a row on diplomacy.
Nice.
Woo, that drink's got me feeling good, Cinder. Cinder? Ah, shit.
This is where I roll over and you see the logs just sort of shift as they do after the bottom. And then I just... So cold. So very cold.
Where they went or where they were headed?
They told everyone, well, they told me when they were asking about you guys that they were going to be staying at the family farm. And he gives you directions. It's a couple miles down the road.
Do you know anything about the area?
Quiet, peaceful farmland. I mean, the Sandersons supply quite a bit of the produce that we sell. They run a very nice compound. It's a very well-off family due to everything they provide.
I think I'll explain the situation to them and just say that there's the possibility of them being hags, and I know that hags can change shape, right? We talked about that, or somebody told me that.
Jade actually gave you that information the day she died.
Well, I'll have a tear come to my eye and then get right back to business. But I'll explain the story and say we're looking for this hag. I guess she's been following us down our trail quite a while, summoning creatures on us. Rather dangerous. Is there any tactical information that you can give me on the area, good lookout spots, places to hunker down if we have to retreat, anything of that nature?
It's open farmland. I mean, they have their own walled compound. I've not really been in it, but if the Sandersons, please go check. I mean,
would you mind sending a scout out that way today while we gather up our thoughts and our action, and maybe just do routine checks? Just let them know you're out just scouring because you heard of a dragon in the area. I just wanted to make sure.
Wait, there's a dragon in the area?
I'll explain that too.
Son of a bitch.
He's the militia head. I'll give him the same spiel I gave the ranger as far as what we found in the Ashwoods. Obviously, it's a little further from town, but just as a heads up, these are the creatures we came across and that kind of thing. Coordinates I can.
I'll send a messenger because that's something I need to send messengers about anyway. Excuse me. And he rushes in to get people scattering about to tell the Outlands to keep eyes to the sky.
I guess, obviously the team's not here with me, but I can always go back and talk to him. Do you guys think it would be a smart idea to send a messenger and use Klaus's bait, essentially, and say he's in town and he's staying and we can find a location that's out of harm's way and have them come to us versus going to their territory?
So how long is it going to take? I guess it's only a few miles away and they can get it there today, right?
Right. I mean, they could probably get the messenger there today. Well, depending on the hags, I mean, what they would need to prepare or whatever. Because they don't know if you've received the letter or not.
Yeah. Well, what will we try? Will we want to try to set a trap for them? Is that what we want?
Right. Essentially, yeah. We would have them come to us, and we would be ready. Versus us walking into their walled compound that I just found.
Right.
Yeah.
Try to fight them on our territory. And give them a day or two. If they don't show, then we can push out that way. But, I mean, if he's going to send a messenger out about, this, that, or another, we can just send a message from the town, just like they came in and asked about it, so the militia head would send a letter saying, Klaus had just returned from the Ashwood. If you need to reach him, he'll be at X, Y, and Z. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Fire hot.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it could work if they want to take the bait. I'd be curious what they do with my mother if they did decide to come.
You also aren't for sure it's your mother, though.
That's true, but I mean, I did recognize the handwriting, and it did seem like her handwriting.
Well, and if they come to us, we kill them, then we can go to the compound and they have reduced numbers at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's no, internet or cell phone, so they're not going to just text and be like, it's a trap. I guess they could potentially be able to send a message, but, I mean, the hags are out for us, so if they kill your mom, then we have no reason to go out there.
Hey,
Yeah.
Merc.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
It's just a thought. I don't care. I mean, we can go raid a compound. Flint's down for anything.
Well, I think if we did go in hard, we'd have to go in quiet for stealth and try to get in as close as we could.
And Flint won't do that, so Flint could potentially, if he gets good word from the militiamen, he could go in as dressed in their garb.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say I can
think you guys try to stealth. I can't stealth. That just won't work. So if I ride out acting as the messenger, then I could potentially have an in, and you guys could sneak.
Well, Mike, I got a question for you. So I took, let's see, I took a feat basically where, as me being an expert in stealth, like to allow the group to just follow the expert. Would that apply to this particular case, trying to sneak into like a compound like that?
Guys.
Yeah.
So when hags get together in a coven, they get things, they gain extra spells.
Right.
And some of those extra spells include the ability to listen and see at a distance. So they could be listening to us right now.
Wonderful.
And odds are they'll keep it up until we come for them.
Well, if they
So
are,
we won't be able to sneak up on them anyways.
yeah. So I mean, if maybe that's our best shot, trying to draw them out and see if they'll come to us. I mean,
if they're listening to us, then we just have to go in and shock and awe, I think.
but we don't know if they are or not. So
I mean, you guys could give it a couple of hours and see if the messenger comes back, because it is only just a mile or two down the road.
Okay. Mark, what are your thoughts on it, though? I get that they might be able to hear us. What do you...
Well, if you guys, or if those two piss this hag off as much as I'm picking up from them, odds are she is going to be using her coven to keep an eye on us almost pretty much all the time that they're not moving. So, by the way, hi, and he'll look up and wave in a random direction.
Well, then I think that just about settles it. I don't think they're going to come to us then.
yeah. Well, you have to hit them hard and fast then.
All right, are there any preparations we need to make? I need to go check on Cinder, make sure he hasn't smothered in ashes yet.
I figured you guys were having this conversation at the inn.
Right, but Cinder specifically said he rolled over and died, so he was still in the fire. But I guess he could be in the fire down in the inn. So, Cinder, do you have anything to say about it?
Huh?
Sounds like you're sawing logs over there.
That's funny.
Uh,
So what's the plan? What's going on?
You want to go burn some witches?
Does no one ever expect a Spanish Inquisition?
Cinder, we found the hags, sounds like. And seems like they might have my mother, so.
Oh, that's no good, guy.
All right, Cinder, dust yourself off. We got some hags to burn.
Yeah.
He'll stand up and then just pop into flames for a second with prestidigitation, and then all the ashes just turn to nothing. All
It's
right.
like a newborn phoenix, except ugly.
Oh my gosh.
First, have you ever seen baby chicks of anything? They never look great. They always look like they're smushed eyes and they're all
I
slimy.
saw a wizard fuck a chick one time.
Just what that was.
So, a couple hours later, you guys are standing in front of the gate.
Hiding. I want to hide.
Oh, that's fine. We'll get to that. Don't interrupt.
No. Simmer down, Cinder.
You guys get to the gate of Sanderson Farms.
It
And
sounds
we're going to pick this up next week
Aw.
because you guys need to take time and level up.
How much XP did we get?
I am distributing it now.
All right.
because we got to figure out how to level up in this game.
I was gonna
So
add-
with
yeah.
that, let's stop the recording.
Yep.
And everyone have a good night.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Thanks for watching,
Bye-bye.
everybody, and we will see you next time. Have a great night.